It has been many weeks ago since I just completely left delivery industry. I'm back for trucking for many more like these things as well. So we're just gonna be switching to one thing. I have already hired as well because of impossible ways to do trucking as well. In trucking industry, we have to find servers as well. We have statics as well. Isn't going to be coming up soon. We have absolutely to do this, but anything that before that doesn't gonna be making towards like itself to do this. We have our rules. We found anything that currency distribution as well. So probably that added complete rules as this well. Welcome back to delivery industry as well. We're gonna be completely starting as well. The waveform islands will cost 50 Roblox. We cost 50 Robux as well. I'm not sure that Robux has been going to be removed from Roblox as well. So we're going to be getting all the way back into industry because some sort of a menu update as well. And finally, it has been reducing anything as possible. So we're going in throughout for this day. I have officially hired itself for allowed things as well. And I'm not pretty sure. Everything is pretty raining out there for just gonna be making towards like it's not coming as anyways. Oh my dear. It has been a large cloudy things as well. Our first couple of caches isn't going to be just like this thing. But the current weather is raining, but unfortunately it was slightly, massively, barely. So we should be able to drive trucks. So first off, we're going to be using the company trucks as well. We have to open it up for just some sort of like this thing. Retail trucks as well, so probably we're going to be finding some semi-trucks as well. So looks like we have capacity. It's just gonna be trying to spawn like this thing. So the alpha like this thing as well sounds like for a massive rain like this. We're spawning a truck. And looks like we got absolutely some sort of a part 5. And I don't really think we're gonna be loaded up for some sort of mini trucks to do so. Which is I absolutely not knowing about with this thing as well. So this is the Kenworth truck. We're gonna be driving on this one round, and we're making sure that doesn't drive for this one thing. So the handling still starts. We turn on anything as well. We have always sequential transmission on, and it's finally raining as well. But looks like we're just gonna be making towards like going all the way from its 70 miles per hour. We're avoiding to making overheat the engine as well. So we're turning on the wipers on. I've currently checked this isn't going to be making towards like much more sense. As we drive all the way out here, since I just completely overshot as well. Wait, those sound effects is absolutely pretty alright. Wait, there is another one. Another truck has been getting out of my way. I just completely started to get overheating with my engine as well. Since I'll be getting out of my way. And I turned it all the way to 86%. I'm probably 86 degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius. So let's be prepared to get all the way down itself for 1000 RPM up to 2000 RPM. So for our final deliveries isn't going to become as well. We're turning all the way down as well. And in order to save fuel, we're just going to be completely turn off the engine and let the storm pass. But eventually this isn't going to be making towards like to delete the vehicle as well. So we have the game, we have lighting and tutorials. We don't able to get back into the hub. Let's just completely hide HUDs as well. Unfortunately, that doesn't even to work as well. Let's turn on the truck on. And let's just go all the way right or left. So which route we're gonna be going? I think we're not gonna be going to this thing as well. Let's just get all over to this thing. It's extremely laggy, too much. And we just slightly came out of control of the truck because due to extreme couple of lags as well. So, is this gonna be the worst lag I ever seen? And I'm sure this is always going to be saying yes. Let's just head on. I'm really not sure. This isn't gonna be going under development as well. So the train has arrived. That sends notifications has completely that I just completely noticed. As I just gonna be complete rush on all the way to its front humor as well. I'm not sure that we're gonna be turning the graphics down because since I did not able to open up the menu or something. We're completely slowing down as well. I'm probably the official trucking video is still gonna be ongoing as well. We're completely sure it's not going to be as safe as well. The last time of this video in part number 4, on this part 5 is absolutely the update status must be the latest. So looks like we're gonna be headed all the way to 55 miles per hour. We don't have any speed limits. I'm probably not sure. We don't have speed cruising as long we just gonna be making towards like ran over to red light. So looks like we just gonna be making towards like it's 6th gear. Let's just completely speed all the way up to 70 miles an hour. So as the temperature is rising for its engine as well, as we're reaching all the way to 82 miles per hour, I eventually, that doesn't gonna be quietly sure, that the engine rises. The engine temperature has rises all the way to the top. We think we're very sure we're continuing to driving all the way down and still speeding as well. We're inside of this one as well, so I just completely going to get inside of the interior of that bus. No, this is a truck of course as well. So that since the engine temperature is about to rise, I'm going onto the onboard view inside that truck. Because one I just completely recommend it. More features are coming soon according to some sort of an update as well. That notifies me for sure. And it has a terrain update. Looks like we're continuing to good to go. And it's absolutely one thing that we're very sure. We're still going on speeding as very fast as possible. But we're slightly slowing down to 55 miles per hour. That we didn't absolutely get all the way for speeding as well. So looks like we got a negative $165 before I just completely fined by the police. So speed cameras were added into the game about for some sort of having a lot of deliveries or something. So first off is no cash or something. We're slowing down all the way to under 30 miles per hour. So what if I just tried to ran over to red light? Finally, we're just completely able to stop this truck, and I just completely lose all my money as well by speeding. Once that green light is just sent me there, let's just get all the way around for one thing as well. So we're completely getting all the way down into its one final destination. But wait a second. I remember that place where I just started up this video. Pretty much as we're not gonna be trying to make things as well. But since beginning of the career of delivery industry, so without my first delivery has just came up from my data, I'm probably not sure that we're gonna be resetting of my data has come. And we're gonna be closer to the end of this video. So speeding down into the rain is pretty possible that we head on. We're just keeping the truck running as well. that one delete the vehicle as fast as possible. So it's time to get another company trucks as well. Now let's just gonna be finding anything as well. Let's just going head down. We have our new trucking companies as well. Probably we have any scenes as well. So we're gonna be spawning some sort of an international like this thing as well. So, but I'm not pretty sure to do this. Let's just completely spawn the truck. No, I need this truck type available for this thing as well. So, looks like using a Peterbilt as well. Let's spawn another diesel as well. So, as I already spawned that Peterbilt truck, I'm unable to drive safely and responsibly because I'm surely not dead that we're gonna be to do this. It's time to head over to the tutorial as well. The information isn't going to be such as one thing as well. We don't have any ID things as well, so looks like navigating. We're gonna be doing controls as well. I did not able to follow any rules as well by paying the bounties as well. So let's just doing to make a truck deliveries. We made your first truck delivery. Is gonna be taking expensive like this thing. So I'll be making towards of it an export as well. The rain has stopped, and let's give ourselves, and we're heading all the way to. I'm not sure that we're gonna be getting all the way down into its 1 speed. So I'll be making this out as well. I'm going to finding intermodal as well. So where is to the delivery export hub as well. The engine temperature has rised and looks like we're overheating the truck engine as well. So we're just completely able to head over to 12 gears on the line. So all you have to do is start to get screwed. So not over here that we're eventually just driving over here to this thing as well. So we're heading to 12 gears and headed all over to the way. So as you can see, the camera mode, that's possibly that we put it to set over. So we're completely able to move over itself by the one head over here. Another speed camera has been spotted out, and it's not minus as well. That was not probably that I just eventually tried to said. Negative $306. We just got many more of these things. We have some sort of speed cameras monitoring everywhere of this thing. There's the export hub over here. And without further ado, I don't see any speed cameras over here on the top. So let's go into the interior of the truck. As you can see around of this possible on the 12th gear. We cannot able to be possibly to do so. Speed limit will be 55. So there must be another speed limit over here. The West Interstate 5. We're just completely speeding for 76 miles per hour. Wait, there must be some sort of 55 miles per hour that we just tried to slow down. And I think it is. There is a speed camera overall. So we're about to make things a little bit slowing down. But I'm not sure. There is a speed camera overall. It's still lagging over here. That it's not going to be recommended to do so. And we're here into the export hub as well. And I'm not going to be very sure. There must be some sort of speed camera over here. So that doesn't get to be eventually going to try to work. And it's absolutely for the early afternoon for this day. I'm eventually going to be trying to screw all over this thing as well. So I'm probably lost my sentence completely. And what I should be able to do. We're just going to be imported whatsoever. So this is the intermodal area. And it's not going to be making towards like this thing as well. So started to get a lot of bit of wrecking like these things as well. So driving a truck in the rain is absolutely started completely, and things started to break bad over here for many more of these. And just because that, we just eventually acting like Vanos Gaming for driving recklessly, and we're just gonna be turning the speed cruiser on. And what I just absolutely tried to say. Let's get all the way into the export hub. I completely lost my sentence completely onto this, some sort of a huge lag over here. I'm recommended that we're going to be rejoining of this game, and it's slightly afternoon selection before it's going to be getting dark and a large rain is going to become. So what if my first delivery isn't going to be just like that? So let's bear before we're going to be slowing down as well. I didn't remember to follow the speed limits as well until 12th gear. It's just very tempting for just one possibly that we're just doing about. So looks like the frames per second is being slowed down, and looks like we can't. Unfortunately, we're unable to play the delivery industry for such longer distance as well, because of its worst internet connection has made itself even worse. Because I decided we're going to be making our first delivery, we're going to be doing for one successful thing as we know it. But unfortunately it fails until that doesn't going to be making towards like this thing. So, but first thing, we're going to be delivering for a beverages as well. So we're going to be using the Millions Express. Let's just go into set and around for its first delivery. It's time to load around of this thing as well. So the trailer has been loaded. So let's just get on into its first waypoint. The waypoint is right over here, and we're gonna be getting all the way. But starting in the export hub, we're gonna be making right here without any crashes about of this vehicle. Anyways, we're gonna be headed around of this many more one things to do. Let's just get our first delivery is for one thing that I'm pretty sure. This is the shortest delivery as well, and probably that will be the end of this video. And where's the waypoint over here? And it's gonna be close for our distance counter. And this is not gonna be very sure. It wasn't that very to do this as well. It's not gonna be making towards like it's going to be like, even for now. It's, I thought it was over here. And oh dear, all you have to do is cancel. So if I jump off the truck, unfortunately we're unable to get our destination like this. I'm not sure. This isn't going to be making such as a good idea. It's such as a bad idea. We're looking at a little bit close. It's not right over here. And it's gonna be literally not that one. It's gonna be feet away. And we're gonna be passing around the parking lot. What on earth is this hell? It's not gonna be making for one status at this moment. And looks like we're pretty lost on this parking lot, which means we're gonna be cancel this thing as well. So we're gonna be checking off my distance, and it's gonna be underground. I'm not sure that I'm pretty dumb of this thing as well. If we're gonna be getting close of this distance, and I'm not gonna be very sure, it's on top of there. I'm not very successful about with this one trucking, I guess. Will be end of this video, but unfortunately we failed to get for our first task because I'm pretty dumb at this since Ultimate Driving. Thanks for watching and for all your support, and don't forget to leave a like on my previous videos, especially for Ultimate Driving as well. So we have to change for pretty long miles as well. But unfortunately the video has gotten 15 minutes longer for over it. And I'm pretty satisfied I just completely and lost this thing as well. So the vehicle has been deleted and looks like the destination is cancelled around for this failed delivery as really possibly to do so. We completely unload this thing, and there's no unloading areas as possibly we didn't find. We're always lost, and it's probably not sure, it's absolutely always gone. That must be a trailers, and looks like we don't have anything as well. So that is how we're going to be wrapping up for this video. The weather is extremely overcast around here, so thank you for watching, and my first delivery isn't going to be to do so because it's right up here, and it's not going to be making towards like it's pretty good as well. Anyways, thanks for watching. That's once again that I'm pretty saying Turbo Concept is signing off, and I'll be talking Super Truckers all later, and I'm eventually completely lost my mind all over to this thing. So now I have to restart all over again.